The Blue Eye. Mom was tidying up. Biff and Wilf were helping her. They found an old case. "It's quite heavy," said Wilf. "I wonder what's inside it." Mom opened the case and laughed. "Some of Dad's old toys," she said. They called Dad and showed him the toys. Dad laughed. "Well," he said, "they're not much use. Most of them are broken. I don't know why I kept them." Biff pulled the bag out of the case. "What's inside this bag?" she asked. "It's quite heavy." The bag was full of marbles. Biff tipped them out on a tray. "They're all different," she said. "Some of them are beautiful." Dad told Mom to throw the old toys away, but he said Biff could keep the marbles. Biff and Wilf went up to Biff's room. They looked at the marbles. "What a collection," said Wilf. "There are all sorts, big ones and small ones." Biff picked up the biggest marble of all. "See this blue one?" she said. "It's a beauty." Wilf put the marbles back in the bag. "Let's play with them outside," he said. Suddenly the magic key began to glow. "Oh no," said Biff. "I don't want the key to glow. I don't want a magic adventure. I wanted to play with the marbles." The magic took them to a town. They were in a narrow street. The houses were close together. "I wonder where we are," said Biff. "I don't know," said Wilf. "But I don't like this place. It's scary." Suddenly some men ran down the street. They were shouting and yelling. Biff and Wilf hid in a doorway. The men kicked open a door. They ran inside one of the houses. "I told you this place was scary," said Wilf. A window opened upstairs. A woman climbed out. Then she jumped. She landed on an awning. She slid down it and dropped into the street. The men looked out of the window. They shouted as the woman ran away. The man ran out of the house and chased after the woman. They didn't see Biff and Wilf. "Why are they chasing that woman?" asked Biff. Wilf saw a little package lying in the street. He picked it up. "She dropped this," he said. Wilf undid the package. Inside was a round blue stone. It glowed as if it was on fire. Biff gasped. "It's beautiful," she said. "But what shall we do with it?" "We can't keep it." "No," said Wilf. "Come on, we must find the woman and give it back." At the end of the street was a market. It looked very busy. "There are so many stalls," said Wilf, "and so many people." "Let's stay together," said Biff. "The people don't seem very friendly." They looked round the market. The stalls had strange things. Biff and Wilf had never seen things like them. "Look, there's a snake charmer," said Biff. Biff and Wilf looked for the woman, but they couldn't see her. Then someone pulled Biff's arm. Biff looked round and saw a man in a clock. He looked very strange. Biff looked again. It was not a man. It was a woman who had jumped out of the window. "Who are you?" asked Biff. "I am Princess Asia. If you have found the blue stone, you are in danger," said the woman. "The stone belongs to my father," she went on. "It was stolen from my kingdom. I came here to get it back." "The stone is called the Blue Eye," said Princess Asia. "Without it, I cannot become queen." Suddenly there was a shout. Some men began to run towards them. "Quick, Run, said Princess Asia. These men are dangerous. They sprinted down the narrow streets. The man chased after them. Come on, called Princess Asia. Go as fast as you can. Suddenly Biff thought of the bag of marbles. It gave her an idea. One man was catching them up. Biff threw some marbles along the ground. The man slipped on them and went crashing down. The other man fell over him in a heap. Well done, called Princess Asia. But keep running. They raced down the narrow streets and little alleys. Suddenly Princess Asia gasped. It's a dead end. We are trapped. The men were very close to them. Biff held up the big blue marble. It was the same size as the blue eye. You can't have the blue eye, she shouted. She threw the marble. It flew into the air. The man dived to catch it. Quick! Yelled Biff. Run! At first, they thought Biff's trick had fooled the men, but they began to chase them again. That blue marble didn't fool them for long, panted Wilf. Come on, called the Princess Asia. Get on this motorbike. The motorbike roared away. Princess Asia drove towards some gates. Oh no, shouted Biff. Someone is closing the gates. Hold on tight, yelled Princess Asia, and close your eyes. The gates were almost shut. There was only a little gap left. Here goes, called Princess Asia. Suddenly, she tilted the motorbike onto its side. Oh help, shouted Wilf. The motorbike just got through the gap. We made it, shouted Wilf. The motorbike sped along the road. After a few miles, Biff looked around. There was a jeep behind them. Oh no, said Biff. They are chasing us again. The motorbike rolled past the lorry. The lorry had a big load of hay. Hang on, shouted Princess Asia. She slowed down, then she cut a rope on the side of the lorry. All the hay fell out. The hay spilled into the road. Most of it landed in the jeep. It covered the man. Brilliant, called Biff. That stopped them. Princess Asia pointed to an aeroplane. There's my plane, she said. I hope I can start it. They jumped off the motorbike and climbed into the aeroplane. Get in the front, said Princess Asia. I will try to start the engine. The plane began to move. Be quick, cried Biff. They're coming again. The men drove towards the plane. They tried to block its path. Hold on to your seats, called Princess Asia. The plane took off. The man ducked as it flew over them. Hooray, said Princess Asia. We're safe. Princess Asia pointed. Look down there, she called. That's my kingdom. Wilf didn't look. He had his eyes closed. I don't like flying, he said. It's time to land, called Princess Asia. Don't tell me, said Wilf. I don't like landing. People ran to meet Princess Asia. Have you brought back the blue eye? They called. These children helped me, she said. They were very brave, everyone cheered. The king arranged a big feast. Princess Asia put on special clothes. She had the blue eye in a turban. Biff and Wilf gasped when they saw her. The princess looks beautiful, said Biff. Now I have the blue eye back, I can become queen, she said. The key began to glow. It was time for the adventure to end. Goodbye, said Biff. This was an exciting adventure. Biff and Wilf were sorry the adventure was over. Well, said Biff, let's go outside and play with the marbles. She looked in the bag. Oh no, she said. There are only 4 left.